How to make exploitative bluffs in poker. Imagine catching your opponent off guard just because you notice they tend to fold too often. That's the power of exploitative bluffing in poker. It's all about spotting weaknesses and using them to your advantage. When you see a player who folds on the river more than they should, you can bluff more often against them. The key is to pay close attention to how they react to different bets and raises. For example, if a player folds to continuation bets on the flop or to big river bets, that's a sign they might be vulnerable to a bluff. Target those players who give up easily and increase your bluffing frequency when the situation is right. If they fold to preflop 3 bets or fold on double or triple barrels, you can use that info to bluff more often. But be careful about the streets you choose for bluffing. Bluffing on the flop can be effective, but bluffing on the river can be even more profitable if the opponent tends to fold there. Just remember, the size of your bet matters. You want enough to make them think you have a strong hand but not so much that you risk losing a lot if they call. Adjust your bet sizes based on how likely they are to fold. If they tend to call large bets with weak hands or fold too often on the river, you can bluff more liberally against them. If you notice they call big bets with weak hands, it's better to value bet more and bluff less. Always keep in mind that mixing your play is important. If you bluff too much, observant opponents will catch on. Balance your bluffs with value bets and sometimes check or fold to stay unpredictable. Track how your opponents respond to your bluffs over time. If they start calling more often, cut back on bluffing. If they fold more, increase your bluffing frequency. Exploitative bluffing is about adjusting your strategy based on your opponent's tendencies. It's not just about bluffing randomly but about making smart moves that exploit their specific weaknesses. When you do it right, you can win more pots without having the best hand, simply by making them fold when they should be calling. Remember, the goal is to be flexible, observant, and strategic in your approach.